While I find the majority of the first playtest packet released by Wizards of the Coast on D&D Beyond about 1D&D and the rules changes coming intriguing and worthwhile, somebody really messed up when they tried to fix grappling. Let's break it down. Now for starters, before we get into this video, I'm going to say this. This is probably more important to me because I have participated in a lot of grappling. As a child growing up, I loved going to martial arts class, learning and training. The main thing I did was grappling. It's what I love to do. It's what I still love. It is a hobby that I really enjoy. I would put it right up there with D&D. It's a lot of fun. That being said, being that it's something that I've entrenched myself in, I know how it works. I don't think the people that made these changes to the grappling rules, as are read in this playtest, know how grappling works. Either that or they just overlooked something and it's an honest mistake. Either one are equally possible. Either one is equally innocent, honestly, and should be immediately forgiven provided it gets fixed before it gets into the final version coming to us in 2024. For that, I need you. I need you to hear this video, hear my argument, go fill out the survey when it comes out and say, hey, fix grappling to how it should be, please. And I've got the fix, and it's really simple and easy. Here's how it breaks down. Here's how they're going about fixing it. When you grapple somebody, all attacks against you are going to have advantage. That makes sense because you're going to be so focused on wrapping up this person and controlling their limbs and their entire body that you're not going to be focused on defending yourself anymore, and you're going to leave yourself pretty open by an attack from an outside source. It makes a lot of sense. A lot of these changes do make sense. It's going to be harder for you to pull somebody around. Yeah, you're pulling extra body weight. You can't move as fast as if you were just running through the battlefield trying to get up to somebody to hit them with your hammer. I get it. These are, so far we're tracking. So far we're all on the same page. Literally, it's all on the same page. Oh, by the way, you're getting this because you have the slowed condition. So that's how it works if you're the grappler. You get the slowed condition, meaning attacks against you have advantage. Now, if you are the grappled individual, here's the part that creates the issue. You have disadvantage on all attacks against anyone except the person grappling you. That's it. That's the verbiage. Did you catch it? Do you see the problem there? You have disadvantage against all attacks against anybody who is not the person grappling. The grappler suffers from a condition which gives every single attack against them advantage. Meaning, if you are the grappled person, you now have advantage to attack the person grappling you. I'm going to go back to my explanation of what grappling is. Grappling is the art of using your body to wrap up an opponent so that they have trouble moving away from you or in any direction. It is not just about wrapping your arms around someone and taking them along for the ride. That may be how it's used a lot in D&D. That's not what grappling is. Grappling is about full and total bodily control, so you can't move unless I tell you you can. And if you do move, you move where I tell you to move. That's what grappling is. What a part about that says it is now easier for me to hit you in the face or with a weapon, no less, because it doesn't say with unarmed strikes or any of that. It just says that. So what part of having my body contorted like this makes it easier for me to hit you with the hammer and do effective damage? Nothing. Nothing at all. The way advantage and disadvantage work, all you need to do is take out one little thing. When it comes to the person being grappled, don't have the exception for except the person grappling you. It'll give them disadvantage on attacks against anybody. But attacks against the grappler will all still have advantage, meaning they'll cancel each other out and you'll still have a good shot to hit them. But not a better shot of striking a critical blow. Have you ever been grappled before? Grappling often, by the way, leads to suffocation. That's usually the point of grappling. It's either to grab a hold of an arm and bend it the wrong way or stop you from breathing long enough to where you pass out, and I can let you go and move on to the next thing because you're no longer a problem because you're asleep. There's a serious problem in these two rules and the way that they interact with each other. It is a problem. It needs to be fixed and it needs to be addressed with the quickness. What is your experience with grappling, both in the real world and at D&D games? Is this really an issue? Am I blowing this out of proportion, or is this small potatoes? Let me know how you feel about it as I've explained it here to you in the comments below, so I know your thoughts on it, and let's start a conversation and get to a real solution. While you're down there writing me your thoughts, please go ahead and like the video and hit subscribe so that way you know when the next conversation comes out, typically on Mondays. And until I see you then, keep working towards a better game.